Hello there, welcome to Cartooning with Paul. Today, we're going to draw Super Luigi, so come on, let's get started! Welcome back to Cartooning with Paul. Like I said, today we're going to draw Super Luigi with my guest artists, Mikey and Will. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. And I want to thank you guys for these awesome necklaces. Guys, these are wicked cool. All right, without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, guys, is we're going to want to start with a nice, lightly drawn circle.
I don't have to draw because I already did it.
Yes, you're very quick. All right, so now what I do is I'm going to draw in a vertical axis line right there like that. That's going to show us the center of his head. Then I'm going to draw a shape just like this. We're going to give him a nice long chin. I'm going to draw in a horizontal line right across here from right to left. Do you know why we draw that line?
For the eyes?
That's right. It's to help us figure out where those eyes go. So we're going to draw these two ovals. I put one right there. Very good. And then the other one goes on the other side of that line that goes up and down. Right across. Perfect. Then we're going to want to throw in the nose. So the nose will go right in here, nice and big, just like that. That's looking really good.
Big chunky nose.
Yes. All right.
We need like a big nose because
That's right. It's got a big nose. Now we're going to go right here under the nose. And we're going to draw in like a big, wide, curved W. Right in there like that. Perfection. You've done this before, haven't you?
No.
No? Okay. Now, we're going to want to draw in the top part of that W right into the nose, just like that. Good. Then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in
The mouth?
the mouth. Exactly. So it's going to be a U shape, and it's going to go right underneath that mustache. So now check this out. I'm going to throw in a tongue, just like that. I'm going to put some teeth in just like that. And then we're done with his mouth. Now, let's give him a lower lip. Okay, and now I'm going to darken in the bottom part of his face, just like that. So now, what do we need to draw next?
Is the hair his eyebrows? That's the hair.
Yes, his eyebrows. That's a good spot. So his eyebrows are going to follow the shape of his eyes. That's looking very, very good, Will. And they're going to go in just like that, above each eye. Looking good. Oh, yes. Luigi in his retirement years. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to put in his ear. His ear will fit right here on that line, and it'll just come down like that.
I'm just going to have to wait because I'm already done.
You are already done. You are a speed drawer. The inside of the ear will go in just like this. It's kind of like a curved H. That's right. Now, if you pay attention to what you're doing in here, you'll notice he looks a lot like Mario, doesn't he? So now what should we draw on him next?
His body?
Okay, we can draw in his body. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw in a line of action. And we're going to draw it in just like this.
Oh, I need the school wait for the pants or the shoes.
Now, you know what this is going to show us? It's going to show us how his body is going to be arched, right? So we're going to very lightly, because we're going to erase these lines later, very lightly draw in a small circle just like that.
Like this? This actually
Perfect.
looks like the golden is.
Now down here, I'm going to draw in a bigger circle, just like that.
I can see
Now,
it's tough to
we're going to connect. We're going to connect it just like that. That's his torso. That's from his shoulders down to his waist. Yeah. So now, if we're going to draw one hand on his hip, I'm going to put in a circle just like that. And then, check this out. I'm going to put in a shape for his arm, just like that. Now, if I want to draw the other hand up in the air like this, I'm going to draw an oval up there like that. Perfect. And then I'm going to connect it to the body, just like that.
Pants now, because their pants are brown.
Ah, that's a good color for those pants. Because, you know, he works in the sewers.
Looks like Squidward.
Okay. All right, now let's draw in his overalls. We're going to draw in a line like this. Now let's put in his straps. And we're going to come down off of his shoulders.
I need to erase my body. You know.
Okay, so you want to put in the straps right over his shoulder right here like this. And then,
Like what?
so you see this line here?
Yes.
That line goes all the way across. And then we
So
go
good
from the
chance.
shoulder and we're going to come down and we're going to draw in two parallel lines. And then we're going to connect it with a little U on the bottom. Then, on the inside of that, you want to draw a circle for his button. And now,
shorter,
we're going to
big
draw
or
in the
shorter?
other strap on the other side. I'm going to throw in a nice circle in like that.
Not look right. One bit not.
No, it's looking good.
I'm not like
No,
a really good artist, just let me say that. I'm not a really good one. This is my first one with YouTube.
I think you're doing great. I'm really hoping this is getting picked up. This is great.
I'm actually really nervous. That's not...
All right, so now let's draw the hands. Do you know how to draw hands?
No.
No? I'm going to show you how to draw hands. So you see this circle here?
Yes.
We're going to draw his fingers out, flat. So we're going to make his.
Move it so I can...
So we're going to make it look like a mitten.
And then draw like little.
See that one?
fingers. I got it.
Let's throw in the thumb.
I already did this.
I'm speedy.
Not erase it.
All right. So now with his fingers, I'm going to want to separate it up like this into thirds.
Cut the channel.
And then we're going to draw in the palm of his hand like this. And we're going to draw that little roll underneath his glove, just like that.
I'm just gonna make his face like that because he has paint on his face. Because he's painting artist.
All right, so now with the other hand, it's going to be a fist on his hip, right? So we're going to draw that roll on the bottom of the glove. And then I'm going to draw in almost a full circle like that. Then I'm going to draw in his three knuckles down here at the bottom. Very good. And then his fingers are kind of curled back behind. And I'm going to throw in those three stripes on the back of his glove. Okay, so now we want to throw in his legs, right? So we're going to come down here and we're going to draw in one leg down here like that. And I'm going to finish his pant leg just like that. And then I'm going to put it in an oval like this. And I'm going to give him the heel to his boot just like that.
YouTube.
Where?
Mm-hmm. Just like that. Now this leg, we're only going to see half of it because it's kind of behind this leg. So it comes down here,
What?
but it's going to be a little shorter than this leg.
How come we're still working on Luigi when I'm working on Mario? Am I too past the channel? Am I past the channel?
Okay, now ready? So now we're going to draw in his other foot, and it's going to be over here like this. Like a peanut shape. Good. All right.
Looks like a detail leg
Looks
for
like
Mario.
his foot just pointing up.
Takes a lot of practice to draw these. So I'm going to darken in the lines I want to keep. And I'll go back over those with marker later. So now we got to put in his hat, right? So his hat goes in like this. Got to remember that it has to be able to rest on his head, right? So we're going to draw in a curved line like that. It goes up nice and high. Now we want to draw another bump back here for the back of his hat.
No one can see me on camera. They can just see my head.
And now I will draw in the brim. So it's gonna start here, gonna come down a little bit, it's gonna loop out like that. Good. Now he has that big white circle on the front. And from there, I'm going to draw a line down like there, like that. One across here like that. And I'm going to draw parallel lines, a little smaller, inside there like that, to make the L. Now we got to give him some style. So let's give him some, we're going to put in some sideburns, just like this. And a little bit of a mullet right here in the back. Just like that. Oh, you got it. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Looks great. Now, final thing we got to do. We're going to throw in the irises to his eyes. And then inside that, we're going to put in his pupil to the eye. Right inside there like that. Oops. Very good. And now, I'm going to draw in a little light reflection, and then I'm going to shade in my pupil. Now, what's the last thing we do when we're finished with our drawing? Yes, you got to put your signature on it. Just like that. All right, and there we go. You guys want to show your drawings off?
Yeah.
Will, let's take a look at yours. Excellent. Looks very good. Mikey, let's take a look at yours. That's awesome. That is awesome. Very good. Guys, thanks so much for drawing with us. I want to thank Mikey and Will here. Thank you guys. You were awesome. Guys, thank you so much. If you like drawing other videos, I got some right over here for you. I want to thank you so much for drawing with us today. And until the next video, we will see you later. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, guys. You know what? We gotta do that up close. This kid's gonna look good on camera. This one. This is why Bob Ross didn't invite his mother into the studio. Bob, your hair's looking really big today. Thanks, Mom. I have so much blooper material already, and we're only halfway through.
Welcome back to the Will Show. Today we are going to be
love it.
running around a table, throwing a pencil around.
Okay.
I have to walk over to get the pencil.
He's a perfectionist.
Mustache looks drawn
Like his
that.
father, no?
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh yeah.
This guy's jealous.
I'm leaving that in.